Your house is surrounded by black magic and the woman who is behind this is. Stop. Don't move. Don't scroll. Stay right here. Every second matters. If you clicked this, it's not an accident. Something in your room just answered, and whatever pulled you here wants you to hear the whole thing. Don't skip. Don't run. Breathe, and listen. Your house is surrounded, not by wind or by chance, but by a quiet pressure, a pattern of cold, a whisper in the walls, a feeling that something is watching the corners of your life. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to wake you up, to show you the truth that has been working in the shadows. You asked, who is behind this? Who is the woman moving through your life like a slow, invisible storm? The answer is not always a name you can Google. Sometimes it's the energy someone carries. Sometimes it's a force disguised as kindness, a smile that hides intent. Sometimes it is the woman you once trusted, a familiar voice that knows your fears and learned to use them. Sometimes she's a stranger who slipped into your circle and learned how to sit in the quiet and wait. But listen closely, the who matters less than the fact that this pattern can be stopped. Tonight, for the first time in a long time, that pattern can be cut. Don't skip this next part. It's the heart of what you came for. The woman behind the circle is clever. She moves in currents you can't always see. She uses small things, unexplained sickness, doors that won't open on time, dreams that leave you drained, to build a web around your home. Her work is subtle, a loose word here, a planted doubt there, objects placed where grief can sit and grow. She does not always look evil. Sometimes she looks like relief, sometimes like advice, sometimes like a hand extended at the perfect moment. That is the trick. She shows you a reason to trust, then tightens the hold. But this is not a file you must read and be trapped by. This is a map, a way out. First, stop pretending the signs are coincidence. Acknowledge them. Name them aloud. Say, I see it. I name it. When you name it, it loses the power to hide. Second, reclaim your space. You don't need a battle. You need clarity. Walk your rooms at dawn or dusk and speak this. This house belongs to peace. No darkness may anchor here. Use your words like light. Light is simple. Light is true. Third, protect, but do not retaliate. The urge will be to find the woman, to accuse, to escalate. Don't do that. When you point a finger from anger, you feed the circle. Instead, anchor yourself. Surround your life in habits of protection, honest sleep, a routine of thankfulness, a circle of trusted people who speak truth into you, and a refusal to replay old wounds in your head. And yes, practical steps matter. Keep doors and windows free from items left by others. Cleanse spaces in small ways, fresh air, a bowl of salt in a quiet corner for a night, a simple ritual that says, this is mine. Not superstition, intention. Intention helps. Now, I know what you're thinking. Show me the woman. You want a face. You want a reveal. Here is what will happen if you stay with me. A picture will begin to form, not in your head but in your life. It may arrive as a name whispered in a dream. It may come through a memory you suddenly pull into focus. It may come as a chain of coincidences that suddenly line up. When it comes, do not lash out. Call a wise friend. Speak to someone who honors your peace and knows how to act with care. If you must confront, do it guardedly, with witnesses, with calm, and with the aim of dissolving the bond rather than breaking a life. Remember, the goal is to free your home, not to create more pain. There is a final, stronger weapon you already own: your daily attention. Watch what you feed. Greet joy when it appears. Recognize small mercies. Keep them alive with gratitude. That counterforce, gratitude, weakens what wants to hold you in fear. Before you go, 3 practical things to do right now. Do them as soon as this video ends. Walk your home and speak out loud. This is a house of peace. No darkness shall anchor here. Mean it. Say it clearly in every room. Light a candle or open a window for 5 minutes. Breathe deeply. Let the air change. Intend the change. Reach out to one trusted person. Tell them you need a witness. Do not try to carry this alone. And one important note: don't let the story of the woman behind this become your whole identity. She may be a chapter, but you are the whole book. You are the one who keeps building, who laughs when it's hard to, who opens the door to sunlight again. If this struck even a chord, if something loosened in your chest, don't keep it. Share this with someone who needs to stop scrolling and listen. They might be the one sitting at home right now, wondering the same question. Be the reason they pause. Subscribe as well, not for clicks, but so this voice keeps finding you when the night grows loud and you need something steady. I post short reminders like this so people know how to protect their peace without giving power to the shadows. One last thing, and this matters most: you are not helpless. You have power in simple, steady steps. Name, speak, breathe, gather witnesses, guard your rituals of light. Do not dance with the darkness. Dance toward the door that opens to morning. Stay, don't scroll, don't skip. Ground yourself, and then move gently forward. The woman who is behind this relies on your silence. Take your voice back. If you want, I'll guide you through a short protection prayer/ritual next. 3 sentences you can say each night to keep your house clear. Want me to write that for you now? Wait. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Stay with me until the end, because this message is not ordinary. It was placed in your path tonight for a reason. Your house is not as silent as you think, and the story of what surrounds it has already been written in whispers. Archangel Michael stands at your doorway right now, urging you to pay attention. You felt it, haven't you? The strange heaviness in certain corners. The sudden tension in the air that you cannot explain. The way mornings sometimes feel harder than nights, as though something has been pressing on your space while you slept. This is no accident. This is the residue of someone else's hands reaching where they do not belong. And here's the part you cannot ignore: a woman is behind it. She has been circling your name, circling your home, circling your energy. Sometimes she shows up smiling, sometimes she stays hidden, but her actions have built a shadow that tried to wrap around your space. Tonight, you are being told, do not look away. Stay here. Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because if you leave, you'll walk away right before the truth begins to unfold. Michael says, "My child, the black web woven around your house cannot stand when truth is spoken. The one who said it will be revealed, and her power will collapse. Think carefully. The signs have been there all along. Small misfortunes repeating. Objects misplaced or breaking too often. A heaviness in your chest when you enter certain rooms. Dreams that feel like someone else's words echoing in your mind. These are not coincidences, they are the fingerprints of her intent. But you are not helpless. You are not trapped. Tonight is the night the light pushes back. Close your eyes if you can. Picture Archangel Michael stepping into your house. His sword is drawn, glowing brighter than fire, cutting through the air, tearing invisible strings you didn't even know existed. Feel the atmosphere shift. That's not imagination, that's heaven breaking what was built against you. Stay, don't scroll, don't skip, because the revelation is still unfolding. The woman behind this is closer than you thought. She knows enough about you to target what hurts most. She knows how to dress her envy as friendship, how to wrap her bitterness in false concern. She's the one who listened not to lift you, but to learn your weaknesses. And when she walked away, she left traces of her intent behind. But here is the truth that flips the story. What was meant to trap you will now backfire. What was meant to steal your peace will become the proof of heaven's protection. What was meant to break you will actually reveal your strength. God Himself whispers, "My child, I have seen her actions. I have counted the days of her schemes. And I tell you now, her web will not hold, her hand will not prevail, her shadow will not linger." Let that settle into you. This is not fear, it is freedom. You are not surrounded by hopelessness. You are surrounded by angels. Michael's voice is clear. I have been guarding your door. Every attempt to chain you has failed. And tonight, I declare, the woman behind this will be exposed and her power will collapse. Stay here till the last word. Don't let distraction steal what heaven is revealing to you right now. Think about this. Why are you hearing this message at this exact time? Because heaven knew you were ready to see. You are not being told this to carry fear. You are being told this so you can walk in clarity. Now, listen carefully. Here is what you must do tonight. Walk through your house with calm, not fear. Speak out loud, "This house belongs to peace. No shadow may stay here." Place your hand on your heart and whisper, "I am protected. I am chosen. I am covered." Do not fight her with anger. Fight her with peace. Because nothing dissolves a false power faster than calm that cannot be shaken. Stay. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because the final seal of this message is still to come. God says, "My child, you will not be overcome. I am with you. I am inside your walls, inside your life, inside your future." The woman behind this will not succeed, and her name will no longer weigh on your spirit. Michael steps closer now. His final words echo in your chest. The black circle is broken. The house is free. The one behind this is seen. And your future is safe. Stay till the end. Share this message with someone who needs to stop ignoring the signs in their own life. Subscribe, not for content, but so heaven can keep reaching you when you need it most. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because tonight, the truth was revealed, and your freedom has already begun. Wait. Pause here. Don't scroll. Don't skip. This is not just another video, this is your sign. If you are watching right now, it is because heaven pulled you here. Your house has been carrying a story in silence, and tonight, that silence is being broken. The presence you've been feeling around your walls, the sudden heaviness that comes and goes, the shadows that linger longer than they should, these are not random. They are threads spun by hands you once trusted. And behind it all, there is a woman. Listen closely. The woman behind this has been playing a game for too long. She hides in plain sight, dresses her envy as care, and covers her bitterness with a smile. She knows how to ask questions that sound innocent but dig deep into your soul. She gathers what you share, only to twist it in secret. That is the energy wrapping around your house. Stay. Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because if you leave now, you'll miss the moment where the mask comes off. Archangel Michael steps forward, his presence filling your space. His voice is sharp but kind. My child, you are not imagining this. You are not paranoid. The circle around your home was drawn by jealous hands, and tonight it ends. Think about it. How many times did you feel drained for no reason? How many mornings began with confusion or heaviness that you couldn't explain? That was not just stress. That was the residue of a shadow someone tried to tie to your space. But Michael has arrived. And what was tied must now untangle. The woman who wove this pattern thought you would never notice. She thought you would keep doubting yourself. She counted on your silence, on your habit of brushing things aside. But heaven has had enough. Heaven wants you to see. God Himself whispers now, my child, I never abandoned you. I saw every moment she tried to send shadows into your life. I shielded you when you didn't even know you needed protection. And now I tell you, no blackness can stand where my light has entered. Stay here. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because this is not the end of the story. It is the turning point. Michael says, I cut the cords tonight. I strip her web apart. I break the cycle she tried to build around you. This house is not hers. It is yours. And it belongs to peace. Imagine this with me. The archangel walking through your rooms, his sword glowing, slicing invisible ropes you never knew were tied to your bed, to your doors, to your walls. Every slice releases the air, makes it lighter, makes it cleaner. You breathe deeper. You feel freer. That is what is happening right now. Stay till the end. Don't let your mind wander. Don't let distractions steal this revelation. The woman behind this, her identity will come clearer to you. Not through panic, not through chaos, but through patterns. You will notice her words more sharply. You will see her face differently. Where you once felt comfort, you'll now feel unrest. Where you once dismissed doubt, you'll now recognize truth. That is how heaven reveals. But listen carefully, you are not being shown this to fight her with anger. You are being shown this to rise above her shadow. She may have drawn circles of envy, but you are surrounded by circles of light. Her hand will fail because your house is sealed tonight. Take these steps now. Stand in your room and say aloud, this house belongs to peace. No shadow may linger here. Place your right hand over your heart and speak, I am protected. I am chosen. I am free. Do not fear her name. Do not repeat her schemes. Speak light, not darkness. Stay. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because your words tonight will finish what heaven has already begun. God speaks one final seal over this message. My child, the woman's shadow ends here. Her work is exposed. Her power collapses. And your house is free. Michael leans closer now, his whisper stronger than thunder. You are safe. You are covered. You are chosen. And nothing she tried will succeed. Stay till the last word. Share this with someone who has been doubting their own signs, because they too need to hear that their space is not lost. And subscribe, because heaven will keep speaking, and you cannot miss the next revelation. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because tonight, the black circle was broken, the woman was seen, and your freedom has already begun. Wait. Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Stay until the end. Because if you leave now, you will miss the very moment heaven is trying to uncover for you. The shadows that lingered around your house are not accidents. They were crafted, placed, and fed by hands you once trusted. And the truth of the woman behind this is about to rise to the surface. For too long, you doubted your own instincts. You told yourself, maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm imagining. But deep inside, your spirit knew something was wrong. The tension in the air, the heaviness that pressed against your peace, it was not chance. It was crafted. Stay. Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because this is the moment where illusions break. Archangel Michael speaks, My child, I have guarded your home. I have seen the shadow try to slip through cracks. And I tell you now, her hand is revealed, her pattern is broken, and her hold is finished. The woman who wove this darkness is not a stranger. She knew enough about you to aim directly at your life. She learned your weaknesses, she listened to your fears, and she twisted them into weapons. She smiled when you were near, but behind your back, her words were poison. She carried envy in her chest and let it spill into your space. But hear me clearly, tonight is not about her victory. Tonight is about your freedom. God Himself whispers, My child, her darkness cannot overcome my light. What she tried to plant, I uproot. What she tried to bind, I release. What she tried to curse, I turn into blessing. Stay till the end. Because every second you remain here, the grip of her schemes loosens more and more. Think about the moments of exhaustion you could not explain. Think about the sudden arguments, the broken peace, the confusion that appeared out of nowhere. These were not random storms. They were waves sent by her intent. But tonight, those waves crash into nothing, because heaven has risen up around your house. Michael walks through your rooms now. His wings stretch wide, filling every corner with light. His sword slices through invisible knots. Every swing breaks a chain you didn't even know was there. The air changes, the heaviness lifts, and you realize, you are not alone. Stay, don't scroll, don't skip, because this is your moment of release. The woman behind this will reveal herself, not through you chasing, but through heaven exposing. Watch closely in the coming days. Patterns will surface. Her words will betray. Her presence will shift. Where once you saw care, you will now see cracks. Where once you felt comfort, you will now feel unrest. That is heaven showing you the truth. But do not respond with rage. Do not strike back with bitterness. Her power was never in strength, it was in secrecy. And now that the secret is gone, so is her strength. God says, my child, stay at peace. Do not fight her battles. I have already fought for you. I have already won. Your house belongs to me, and no shadow may linger here. Remember this, you are not defined by her envy. You are not chained by her bitterness. You are chosen, protected, and covered by light. Every attempt to darken your path only proves how brightly you were meant to shine. Stay here till the very last word. Don't let distractions steal this truth. Here is what you must do tonight. Stand at your doorway and say, this home is sealed in peace. No shadow may enter here. Light a simple candle or let fresh air in for a few minutes, not as ritual but as a sign. The old air is gone, the new is here. Place your hand on your chest and whisper, I am safe. I am chosen. I am free. Michael's final words echo now. You have nothing to fear. You have nothing to lose. The woman's work is ended, her power collapsed, her shadow erased. What remains is your freedom, your peace, your future. Stay. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because tonight, heaven spoke, the woman was seen, and the chains were broken. Share this with someone who needs to know their home is not lost to shadows. Subscribe, because more revelations are coming, and you must not miss what heaven sends next. Wait. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Stay here until the last word because this moment is the key that unlocks everything you've been feeling but could not explain. The atmosphere in your home, the heaviness in your chest, the strange silence that feels alive, these are not coincidences. They were set in motion by hands that thought you would never notice. Archangel Michael is standing near you now, and his voice is steady. My child, the circle that tried to surround your house is breaking. The woman behind this can no longer hide. The truth is coming into the light. Stay. Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because the revelation is being delivered to you in these very seconds. Think of how often you dismissed your own instincts. You told yourself, it's just stress. Maybe I'm imagining. But deep down, your spirit already knew. It wasn't stress. It wasn't imagination. It was a pattern placed around you, woven with envy, woven with bitterness, woven with hands that could not celebrate your light. The woman behind this is not someone far away. She is close enough to have known your rhythms, your words, your hopes. She listened to your dreams, but her heart did not rejoice for you. Instead, she twisted what she knew into threads of resistance. She thought her silence kept her hidden, but heaven heard her intent. Stay here. Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because the more you listen, the more the veil is torn away. Michael steps inside your home, and the air begins to shift. His sword glows brighter with every second. Every swing slices unseen chords. Every breath you take grows lighter. He is cleansing your walls, cleansing your space, cleansing your spirit. God Himself whispers, my child, I watched her place shadows around your path. I let her weave, but only so you would see how false her power truly is. She will not overcome you. Her hand will fail, her shadow will dissolve, and you will rise. Take this in. You are not trapped. You are not weak. You are covered. The heaviness you felt was never stronger than the light that surrounds you. Stay. don't scroll, don't skip, because heaven is not finished speaking. The woman's identity will not stay hidden. In the coming days, you will notice her differently. Her mask will slip in conversations. Her words will feel hollow. Her presence will stir unrest instead of comfort. That will be heaven showing you, this is the one who tried to touch your peace. But remember, your task is not revenge. Your task is release. Do not let her envy become your obsession. She fed her shadow with secrecy, but now that you see, the power collapses. What survives is your peace. Michael says, I have fought for you. I have stood at your door. And now I declare, the woman's web is cut. Her schemes are scattered. Her grip is gone. Think about this. Every broken moment you carried was only preparing you for this breakthrough. Every delay was not denial, it was timing. Every night of unrest is now being exchanged for mornings of peace. Stay till the very last word. Don't let distractions steal what belongs to you. Here is what you must do tonight. Stand in the center of your room and declare, this home belongs to peace. No shadow remains here. Breathe deeply, and as you exhale, picture the heaviness leaving. Whisper to yourself, I am free. I am chosen. I am untouchable in light. God seals this message with His voice. My child, I am your shield. I am your covering. The woman's intent collapses tonight. Her name will no longer weigh on you, and her shadow will no longer rest in your home. Michael's wings surround you now. His final words in this moment are clear. Stay in peace. Stay in light. Stay in truth. The darkness has ended, the woman has been seen, and your freedom has already begun. Stay. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because what was revealed tonight is not just a message, it is your release. Share this with someone who has been doubting their own instincts, because they too need to know their house can be free. Subscribe now, because more revelations are on their way, and you cannot miss what heaven is about to send next.